Right then, it has been a busy week. I've been to 3 car boots house. I found 2 items at the first one and absolutely nothing at the second one. That's unheard of for me, but it was a really, I don't know, dry car boot, if you like. It was cold and windy, but there was nothing there. And then I went to a third one and I did quite well. So, let's get started. There's my extra strong glasses. Let's get started. Where should we start? There's a lot to get started with. Let's start with these. 2 lovely condition OXO tins. Nothing in them. This tin makes an ideal lunchbox. Look at the size of that compared to today's lunchboxes. But isn't that, they are in pristine condition. I've got to get the sticky off. I'm going to have a go with that with some lighter fluid, and if that doesn't work, some acetone. There's a little dent in that one. This one's even better. I think that is slightly older in colour, slightly more yellow, so I'm assuming a little bit older, but aren't they lovely? So that's the starter for 10. There's 2 little OXO cubes. I think they cost me a £5, which is expensive for me, but it was in good nick. Now, from something really nice to something really ridiculous, and it's not even a matching brush, but it's an old metal dustpan. Now, I use these in my workshop all the time, but not metal ones, plastic ones, and they're rubbish. They break immediately. So when I saw this, and I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't very much, I thought, oh, I've got to have a metal one. It's a lovely thing. I could clean it down and give it a lick of paint. Should I, shouldn't I? I don't know. This brush, which is a Brushman best quality, apparently. It's a bit too soft, really. But, yeah, I put them together myself on the stall. And now I think about it, I think that came in with the price of the OXO tins from the same fella. Also, I think from the same fella was this first aid box, which is in cracking condition, I think. And since I used to work on the ambulances, it's I just had to get it. And look, it's still complete. Do you remember when plasters used to come in those, that used to pop it out? And that's one of them. I don't want to pop it out, but you pop it out like that. In pristine condition, they're lovely. Oh, I've just noticed. Various pins, that was upside down, it might be for a reason. What's that number? So different size dressings, finger dressings. We've got an eye bath, plastic one. Optrex eye bath in the middle of that. Lint dressings, elastoplast, triangular bandage there, plus all the instructions. Wasn't that a nice thing? And that came in with those 2 tins. Thought that was a good little buy, that. I like that a lot. I like it. Now, I tend not to get these at the moment because I've just simply got too many. But these are full. Not 100% sure what's in them all. So let's have a little look. This one's might be a giveaway there. Is full of brass, which is always handy. Screws, I think. Yeah, mostly screws. Different type heads, different types of screws. But in good condition. Lots of them. There's a bolt there too. Look, a metal bolt. Yeah. So, yeah, that needs sorting through. What's in this one? Ah, good find. Brass screws, number 6 inch and a half by the look of them. Yeah, handy for furniture restorations. And I don't know about you, but I always think slotted screws look much better than Phillips screws on anything. Oh, some grinding discs unused, all except one. For, well, Dremel, I suppose. They're quite large, aren't they? That's unusual. And finally, drill bits. Countersink there. A few little taps. But mostly, that's a clever little handheld drill. It's a clever little option, isn't it? Put your drill bit, a little bit of dowel, and away you go. So yes, drill bits. Yeah, it's not a bad find, those little find. I can't remember what the tins were. They came in with other things. Oh, there's my countersunk. Like I'm losing stuff already. But yeah, nice, very nice. Okay, onwards. Now, I don't tend to pick up saws because I have a lot of them, and you know, unless you want to sharpen the teeth all the time. But I did pick this one up, and this is a Pacey & Co. London. I picked it up because of the long brass back. If I don't restore the saw, which is fairly modern looking handle, it's a good weight actually. Yeah, nice and straight. I tend to buy these brass back ones because I've got a little job for the brass. But that's quite a nice one, isn't it? Small teeth. But yeah, that's a nice one. So, £3. That's right, £3. Now, this was a stunning little buy. I didn't know what the earth it was. I have found out since. It's spring loaded, and it's my one and only vintage snap-on that I've ever found. Is anyone, can you see that okay there? Shall I go a bit closer? How's that? Anyone know much about these? I believe it's an aircraft tool. Yes, used for cleaning the tops of valves or something on an engine. But other than that, I don't know. And it was in the bottom of a box of nothing. It's just rubbish. And then I spotted this, and that cost me all of 50p. So I don't have many snap-on tools because they don't, you know, it's the modern ones that come up for car boots and things really, and they're usually, everyone knows the value of a snap-on tool. But I got this weird thing. Nice, right. Now, a couple more interesting tins. Can you see that okay? It's been used for grease, and it is full of grease, isn't it? Oh, look at that, awful. But it's a nice old tin of Fursolate sulfate tablets dose. Take 1 tablet 3 times a day ordered by your physician, with or without meals. Someone will know what that used to be for. But this tin I thought was nice. This is a soldering. This is a lovely tin. 1920s, and she's holding a nice soldering iron there and a lovely hat on her head. Soldering paste flux, quick, clean, certain, used where efficiency is essential. And that is still, yeah, I don't think I can open it, but I know, yeah, I can. Look, it's hardly ever been touched. No smell to it, just looks hideous. But yeah, what a lovely tin. I thought when that's cleaned up, that'll look gorgeous. Right, tape measure time. I picked up the Ice SE 5 metre steel tape. Now, it's spotlessly clean, this one actually. Now, I once at auction was trying to buy, there was a Stanley tape measure stand came up, and I bought it. It come up at auction. But when I went to pay for it, it turned out that somebody else had bought it as well. But they double booked it by mistake, and I didn't get it. I know the person who did get it, and that would have gone in there nicely because I think it displayed 9 or 12 different tape measures. But I was really angry about that because you think you've bought something and you've paid for it as well. I paid for it too, yeah, but it just never got it. So what else we got here? We got what's that? 20 mil. Probably a 20, actually I've got a tape measure, haven't I? What we got? A 30 mil round shell case. 30 mil. There's only the letter E and C I can see on there. I don't know if it's been fired. The pin in the middle is fairly flat. Oh, E, C, and there's an I, but it's a little bit corroded on there. And he's turned over the edge, so it's some sort of flower pot, I think. Again, a 50p item. I thought that was fun. On there, right. A spanner clip. Just a spanner clip. Came in with something else I bought. Nothing too special about that, is it? It's just a spanner clip. It doesn't say on there. Did it say so? Oh, it does. Elora. Now, I didn't see that until I just dropped it there. The light flashed on it. It's an Elora spanner clip. Well, I've got plenty of Elora spanners that will go in that. That's great. These boxes are handy. What have we got in here? 1/8 drill bits by the look of them, and a couple of smaller ones. Yeah, just drill bits. We all know those. I like the boxes. There are lots of them. Now, marking gauges. I found another one today. Hasn't got a maker on it. It's got a nice design, and I'm sure I've seen them before. Pin, not a blade, and it doesn't go flush in, but aluminium, I suppose, but no mark on it that I can see. No, nothing, but just an interesting pattern. Mark and gauge. What else have we got here? Now, hammer time. What was this used? Ah, it's a medical one, isn't it? It's stainless steel. Of course it's a medical one. I suppose, yes, I suppose it is a medical one, isn't it? Used for orthopedics, where they're changing kneecaps and hips and things, I suppose. Bang, bang, bang. It's stainless steel, so they can sterilise it. Can't see a make on it, but I suspect that's what it is. I have no reason to doubt it. Oh, I just thought that through. Yeah, I think that's a medical hammer. Right, I picked up these for 50p. I mean, all these bits came in various lots of fiver here. There's one lot. I paid a tenner was the most I paid for anything today. I initially thought they were going to be a couple of hooks I could use to hold ropes on the wall or pipes or something. They're not. My wife's twigged what it was. They're curtain retainers. But I can open that out a bit and make it, reuse it. 50p, I know the pair of them were. But yeah, well done, Donna. They're sussing that one out. Now, what's this thing? Now, I thought initially it might have been one of those multi-screwdrivers. I'm not sure it is. Someone I got chatting to suggested it might be a drill. And, do you know, I think they're right. There's a couple of knackered old bits in here. Very knackered old file. Look at the state of that. How'd you get a file into that state? That one's okay. And I think the bit goes in there. And then away you go. There's a drill bit in there too. That would never go in there. But yes, so a little bit of research on that. It might be handmade. The hole's not even in the centre. Look at that. It definitely might be handmade, but it's quite a unique little item, I thought. A nice thread on it. Does up nicely. Interesting. No names that I can see at all. But yeah. Multi-tool. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm quite keen on the old raw plug tins, the orange tins, and I managed to find in the wild on its own one of their raw plug size gauges. Can you see the writing on that okay? Is that nice, close enough to read? So you get the idea. And that went in the tin, so I think I've got a tin or two that doesn't have one. Maybe one. It's copper by the look of it. And yeah, had to pick that. I couldn't walk past that. Now, little key, drain key, cupboard key. It looks a bit to me like the ones they used to have on the buses. You know, the old Clippy would have one of these and open up his little cupboard. I'm sure that's what this one is. Yes, the more I look at it, the more I think it is. So it's a Clippy's key. No, I was looking for like a London Transport or something on it, but there's nothing. But that's what I think that is, Clippy's key. And interesting, look, that's on an angle which is a different angle to the one behind. So that's on the diagonal and that's on the flat. Interesting. But yeah, I think that's what that is. I found another crate opener. I think it's my third or fourth. This is in really good shape. And it does have some markings on here. And it's English make. It says Duocast steel or ductile steel. No. Strong glasses time. Let's have a look. Stronger glasses. What have we got there? It says OLI cast steel. It's snail brand. There's a snail. Now I'm going to give. Is that too close or is that close? Is that focusing in there, or do I come back a bit? There. So I think that's a Snell brand, which is, it has been used, but not a lot. I like these. Nice. Now, take them off because I can't see too much. Pop that in. Right. Couple of little miniature items, which I absolutely love. Now, this is the smallest adjustable I've ever seen, let alone got. It's almost like a keyring one. It's made in Germany, it says. No other make on it. And it works. Feels of real quality as well for such a small thing. He says when he can't wind it back in. Yes, winding it all right there. Nice. Haven't seen one that small. And a little stubby nosed pair of pliers. Cutting edge is useless inside there, but it's only small. No make, I don't think. No. There you go. Couple of those. I picked up, talking of Germany, I picked up a ratchet. Now it says made in GDR, so it's East German, and it's one of those where you swap it either side to ratchet in each direction if you can get it right. It's got a good clunk on it when it gets working. That's got some strength in it. It feels like it's got some. I do like a good clunking ratchet. Don't know the make other than it's East German. There's that pattern on it there. But other than that, nice. It'll go with the American one I picked up last week. And this I think is a cracker. Now I know Stanley did tape measures and rules like this, but I've never found one. But I have found this one. It pulls out from the side. It's only in inches. It has a little bit of corrosion on it, so water's leaked in somewhere. No make on the back, no end on. It's just flat, and you have to press the button for it to wind back in like that, and you push it in as far as you want it, I suppose. Isn't that lovely? I haven't got any measures like that, so that was a lovely little find. Another 50p job, I'm sure it was on its own. Cracking little find that. Very pleased. That'll clean up beautifully. Now, a couple more items. Not a lot really. I've gone over most of the goodies. What have we got? Just excuse me while I do that. Right, I picked up this for a tenner. Can you see that okay? I don't really know what's in it. It's not my thing at all, but I wanted a job where I wanted an old shell because I wanted the end for something. I can't remember what it was now. So this is basically a box of shells and the clip cases, I suppose, that ping off. You American gentlemen will know more about these. Ladies and gentlemen will know more about these than I ever will. They do have calibers and things on there, I think. SPD, ring any bells? But they're good for small ferrins and... Not ferrins, actually. Yeah, ferrins. For carving up and cutting into shape. Some of these are quite large. But I've seen bullet clocks and all sorts of things. So I thought, oh, I better get some. That'd be nice. And this box of... Well, I think they're clips again. These are... I don't know how they link together. I'll have to look into this. Maybe I can make a chain out of them or something. There's not much else going on in there. What's this? What's that? Plastic. Nothing. Off a tap. Homemade drill bits down. Yeah, so they're not worth anything that I'm aware of. But, yeah. A couple little projects I have in mind. I don't know what I'll do with them. Right, let's get them down there. And I think finally, I haven't got anything else, have I? Just this bad boy. Just, I thought it was like a voting box, one of the old metal voting boxes, but it's just a metal tin in perfectly good condition, and it says on the inside there WFH Clerkenwell, so it's either where it was made in London or the company that bought them. A few sticky labels on it, no key unfortunately. Now I had an idea with a key. Now I know obviously a locksmith could sort that out, but they charge a fortune. So I thought if I took this to someone like Timpson's, I wonder if they could work out and figure out and do a key for me. because the lock's all there. It's nice and solid, and it's a lovely, I think, beautifully made quality. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. 2 nice handles to carry, so it's like a legal box, or you know, something like that. Legal documents or banking documents, or I don't think it might be cash, but I don't think so. It doesn't feel like a cash box. But yes, so that's it. That's my free car boots worth of stuff this week. Some of my favourites is definitely that lovely tin, the snap-on, and the very interesting, that's nice too, the interesting tape measure, which I can't find a make on, unfortunately. Pifco or someone sort of, it feels like something like that, a Pifco measure. I wish there was a make on it, but there isn't, so you know, beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, lovely OXO tins. I've had a cracking little excuse the wife's phone going on. A cracking little 3 car boots. And yeah, if you like this, as my son always says, like and subscribe. Hello to me grandkids, and hopefully see you on the next one. Ta-da!